What if I could bring to you 50 of the most brilliant minds in the country that I have personally interviewed, worked with, and studied? These are billionaires, A-list sports people and artists, and industry stalwarts, including many geniuses that I have spent hours studying. And I have decoded their best practices, their personality traits, their habits, and their unique formulas on how they made it big. What if I could share those formulas and help you create your path and your journey to help you accomplish your goals? Now that is power. And while I have decoded and learned what to do, I have also learned and decoded what not to do. So I will help you not only make the way, but also reroute and course correct along the journey. See, I've studied the top 50 of the most influential and successful people in the country. And I have decoded their path to success where you don't feel that you have paid a heavy price in terms of peace of mind, health, relationships, time, lifestyle, and your freedom. I'm talking about a way where you have it all, just as you envisioned it. Is it possible? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. And I will show you how. Welcome to the Creators of the Future, a 52-week journey, one full year long, where I will help you design and manifest your dreams and help you get to a success point where you know that your desires are fulfilled and you deserve what you have. So what do you have to do? Tune in every Tuesday and I will upload a new video. You follow the steps with me. And what will you get? The life of your dreams. And what will you lose? Your doubts, your inhibitions, your limits, and I would say that is a good loss. See, one thing I have learned is that success has a formula. It doesn't matter what your age is, what your background is, or what your current standing is. If you follow it, you will get there. And all of nature has a formula. For example, water. Water has a formula. H2O and you get water. You put H2O2, you get something else, not water. Similarly, success also has formulas. Now, this is a weekly workshop designed specifically for you. And over the next 1 year, I will handhold you and deliver you to your dreams. See, I don't want you to just wish. I want you to manifest what you wish. I don't want you to just desire. I want you to get it done. And I don't want you to keep wanting forever. I want you to have it. And such that the journey that you wish, desire, and want shapes you to be a fantastic human being, which makes you grow and evolve and become a better person. Now, I have done 2 seasons of the Creators of the Future before. Now, this one is different because I'm bringing to you practical steps which have been walked before and they work. I will help you not just set and achieve your goals, but also set you up bigger than any goal than you have ever set. And whatever your goal is, let's have some fun with it. Let's sprinkle some desire in it and let's add a few more digits to it. And I will show you how to get there. Now, I'm going to give you a lot of resources. There are templates per week that you can download from my website. There will be recommendation tools and there will be a mega on-ground event where you will get to participate in the live workshop with me. Now, if you're wondering who is this workshop for, let me answer that. If you're watching this video, this is for you. It doesn't matter how old you are, your background, or your current standing. If you have a dream and if you're willing to work for it, you, my friend, are qualified. Now, let's get started and let's help create a future worthy of you. This is week 1. Now, let's start with the process I have observed so many billionaires intuitively use because I've not read about it anywhere, and I like to call it the way of the future. It's very simple. You create the future in the future and then bring it back into your present. It's like a reverse Google map. You first put the destination and then you put your location, and then it will show you possible routes to get there. It'll also give you possible vehicle options. And we are going to take the fastest and choose the most beautiful scenic route. Now, I want you to download the templates from my website. On week 1, you can register there, put your email ID and download the templates. It's for free for now. So hurry. The first one is creator of my destiny. Then there is my current ground. There is an ideas sheet. There's a strategy sheet. And then there is a daily worksheet. See, what I like to do is I like to take these color prints on A3, A4. It's nice to have some color. I like it. Maybe you want to write it in your notebook. That's fine. But if you would like some creative spark in your designing and you're like me, download it, print it, and let's get started. So the way of the future is you do not create the future from the past. That's the wrong measure. Even if you did well in the past, and let's say you earn 2 crores. Now, what target will you keep for this year? Double, maybe triple. I don't know how many people will say 10x, that is 20 crores. But is that possible? Yes. Is there a way with you that you have right now? Yes. Is there a vehicle that will get you there? Absolutely. But if you're going to refer to the past to create the future, look, you'll shortchange yourself. And God forbid, if your past was not magical, if it was a low time in your life and your spirit was hurt, you're not going to keep even the 2 crores target. Forget 20 crores. You will double and triple your fears and doubts for the future. So the past is not the optimum yardstick for your future. And you do not create the future from the present. What if right now is a bad time for you? You will be conservative about your future. And even if it's a good time, then maybe you're just too busy having fun and distracted to put a 10x and 20x into the future saying, I'm fine. Now, the correct place to create the future is in the future without bringing your past or your present there. You start on a clean slate of endless possibilities with you at the center and creating the future such that you consider every aspect of your life. So success is not lopsided. It's not at the cost of something else. See, that steals the joy and the meaning and the purpose of success. See, a lot of billionaires and industry stalwarts that I interviewed, they unanimously said that they paid a very heavy price for success. Their relationships, health, family, personal time, for things they love. There was a compromise and they couldn't return to it to pick up the pieces. It was lost. And we don't want that for you. For you, we want the complete package. So here's the first step, learning from their mistakes. Pull out the sheet, creator of my destiny, and let's begin charting out your path the right way. Now imagine this, that you have been given a new designation, Chief Design Officer who creates destinies, and you have chosen the best one for yourself. What would it be? Don't judge. Don't put the filter of who you are in this moment. Don't look at yourself from the lens of doubt and weakness. Look at your destiny as a clean slate, as though you were given a new chance with all possibilities to choose from. So first column, what kind of personality would you like for yourself? What are you going to write? Perhaps outgoing, charismatic, leader, influencer, master communicator, someone who people adore and admire. Write it. The next one, achievements. Now, what would you want to be known by? Perhaps in the top richest people list, in the top most influential people list, perhaps an Oscar-winning storyteller, New York Times bestseller, maybe Padma Vibhushan, maybe best wife, maybe unicorn. Write it. What would you like your achievements to be? Then comes the third column. What profession would you give to yourself? Go all out. Don't think what you're doing today. What would you love to do? Maybe be a writer, a singer, a stand-up comedian, a speaker, a painter. Design your professional life for yourself. Then comes, what kind of friends would you like? Perhaps you would want the most influential people as your friends, the most brilliant minds as your friends. Your friends should be supporters and positive people. Define that. Now comes the fourth one, your health and body. It's in your control. By the way, even in this moment, it is by your design. So write that out. I would like energy, limitless energy. I want to be ageless. I want to be in great shape. I want to be in pink of health. What kind of finances would you design for yourself if you were the creator of your destiny? Let's say 100 crores in the bank, 100 crores worth of assets. Who's to judge? Would you want that for yourself? Write it. Now, what kind of relationships would you like? Relationships that bring you power, that are forever growing and evolving and enriching. Relationships that support you. Relationships that have love and understanding. Write it. Then comes lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle do you want? First class luxury. Write it. And what kind of impact do you want to create? Be specific. You're designing it. You're writing this out for yourself. You're writing a check for yourself. Let's say, for example, impact could be 7 billion people influenced positively by my work. Then the mindset column. What kind of mindset would you want somebody like you to have? Positive, courageous, a mindset of possibilities, a mindset of focus, someone who can say no to distractions, someone who can say no easily to what doesn't fit. And then design your attitude. I'm humble, I'm grounded, I'm authoritative, I am liked by people. Now keep this with you. Begin your day with a glance. Make a folder in your phone, put the image there, and instead of scrolling through other people's content, consume your content. You need to be influenced by it, and it will take repetition. Look at it every time you get a chance, and it should go to a point where it is in every molecule of your body. That's when it starts to transform you. Look, this is your destiny. It's your blueprint, and I want you to write it. Put it on paper. Would you ever invest in a flat if the person just gave you verbal talk? You want to see the blueprint, right? And what if you went to buy the house and the person said, I don't have the blueprint, but I have it in my mind? You won't buy that house, you see? So you need a blueprint on paper to lock the deal of your destiny. Do it and come back. Now, if you have any ideas as you go along, write your ideas on an idea sheet. See, I personally don't like to use a notebook because I want the context to the idea. So what I do is I write it on the sheet and I staple it on the sheet. So I remember in what context I wrote that idea. You can write in a notebook if you wish, but sometimes I have these brilliant ideas, and then when I read it out of context, I feel a little confused that what was that about? Now, step number 2, take out the next sheet, my current ground. Look, at this point, I'm not going to ask you to write your goals. If you have an idea, write them on the idea sheet. But I'm not taking that up, not right now, because right now we need to clear the clutter. Else, you will set your goals based on your past and your present. And I don't want you to shortchange yourself. Give yourself time. Let's clear the ground, and then you will see what you can really do. And look, I want you to know this. The people I have decoded, they did not start with a golden spoon in their mouth, with a silver spoon in their mouth. But here is the thing. While we say they started with nothing, if you look closer, they started with something. They had something that gave them a few steps up on the ladder. And as I probed deeper, while they said that they didn't have much when they started, they actually did have enough resources and tools that got them to 40% of the distance. Now you have to trust me that you have everything you need to get started to at least cover 40% of the distance of your dreams. Let me show you. Take out the sheet and finish this exercise, and then we'll talk. And you will see that you're ready, you are equipped, and you have everything you need to take at least the next 10 steps further to your goals. Now, the first column in this sheet, I want you to write your strengths. Don't judge, just write it. Even if it is something as simple as, I'm hardworking, I'm creative, I'm a speed person, I think different, I bounce back from falls, I'm fearless, I can talk to anyone, I can understand things just by observation, I can make friends easily, I'm trustworthy. I want you now to lead from these strengths. These strengths should be at the fore of everything you do. See, Pulela Gopichand, he's the chief national coach of the Olympics team for badminton, the second Indian to win the All England Championship. And when he came to play the match, what do you think he brought to the game? Doubt? Weaknesses? or strengths. Sure, he would have some doubts. He must have had weaknesses, but he brought only his strength to the game. So why are you bringing your doubts and weaknesses into your game? I want you to list out all your strengths and strengthen them. Sure, you have weaknesses. We don't want to deal with that right now. You make your strength so big and so strong that your weaknesses have no place. And every day look at it and bring it consciously into your decisions and actions and your choices. Now comes your connections. If I tell you the most successful people that I have decoded, they had the most powerful connections that got them forward. And each powerful connect brought more powerful connections. And even if it's making your teacher your first powerful connection, that's fine. If your teacher is impressed with your dedication and work, she will open more doors for you. And then those people will open more doors for you. Every single billionaire and A-list sportsman and artists and entrepreneurs I worked with and studied, they had a circle of powerful connections that took them forward. Now, I want you to pull up your phone, pick up your contact list and clean it up. Go through every single name and list out those people who qualify as powerful and useful and amazing. And I bet you have a minimum of 20, if not 100. And the most potent ones are the ones you were not confident to communicate with. You know, the business card you collected, you have the number of the person, but you've never reached out. That senior, that dignitary, that celebrity whose contact you have, but you never contacted them. List them out. Now, look them up. Go to LinkedIn, go to their social media, see what they're up to. See what they're doing now and look at them from a lens on how can they help you. Next step, communicate with them. Highlight, complimenting what you saw and heard. They will respond, I tell you. Don't just forward a message or send a greeting. Write a personal message about them. I saw your post on LinkedIn. I wanted to congratulate you for your new project. Sending you good vibes, lots of success. That's it. They will respond. And leave it there. Now, wait a couple of weeks and connect again and send them something. Look, I believe you can't ask if you can't give. Give something, a book. You know, before I wrote books, I gave people books, good ones. I would say, look, here's a book which reminded of you. The simplicity of your thoughts and the magnitude of your impact resonated. I would love to send you a copy of Big Panda, Tiny Dragon. And people generally don't say no to a book. And if you can get an author-signed copy, that's magic. By now, you would be clear about how they can help you, or maybe not. Either way, next step, a few weeks later, ask to meet. No agenda. I would love to meet you. That meeting would be a discovery of learning. See, these are great people, so meeting them will never be a waste of time. And while you are exploring how they can help you, keep your eyes and ears open on how you can help them too. The next column is tools and resources. You need to make this list because this will bring you instant confidence that you will realize that you have the tools to take at least the next 5 steps, or maybe a jump, or maybe a hop. Now, awareness and a good hold of one's tools and resources is a common trait in the successful people that I have met and interviewed. They knew what they had and they used it to the maximum potential. Write down what are your tools and resources. Even if it is something like savings, communication skills is your tool, a car is your tool, wardrobe is a tool. Yes, it is. It defines your personality. Latest equipment for my work, that's a tool. Now let's use this to the maximum output first. For example, your wardrobe. Now, do you dress your best every day? Are you in your best attire? Would you give yourself 10 out of 10 based on what you're wearing right now? If not, then what are you waiting for? Tools and resources are to be used, not to be forgotten and saved. Every day, look at your tools and resources list and see how can you sharpen them and enhance and use them to enhance your work and personality. The next column is my favorite, books. Now look, the self-help industry is an $8 trillion industry. And look at the state of the world. See, reading and taking up a course is not enough. Knowledge is good, but it means nothing if you don't apply it. And the easiest way of application is repetition. So list 2 to 3 books that have greatly influenced you in your life. That's it. And read those over and over again until they begin to influence you. That's what you need. Repetition till it becomes you. And write to me the names of the books that have transformed you. I'd love to know. The next column is movies. It's the same thing. Pick out movies that have inspired you. Now watch it in a loop every day. Don't go on social media. Watch this movie. You need to be consumed till that message and the character that you have loved and been inspired by speaks through you, begins to lead your actions and decisions to the victory you have been so inspired by. Then comes hobbies. List down what you love to do and do it. Give your expression some time. See, the beauty about hobbies is that they're an expression of you and they have great value, If someone tells you that I'm a wealth manager and a painter, did you know painter has more intrigue? They want to see your paintings. They'll say, show me. And if you say I'm a singer and also a government official, they'll ask you to sing. Kuch gao? See, it brings you closer to them. It carries admiration and it's a tool of self-expression. And you want to get good at it. Then comes the column of faith. List down things that you do to keep your faith in goodness and positivity. See, some people chant and they know that doing that, everything will be good. There are some people who pray, some go to the temples, some do other rituals. It's good to have these rituals that keep you grounded, even in the most stormy days, especially then. And you need to indulge in it daily. You need to keep your footing strong. You can't start when you're in trouble, no? That's the wrong timing. You should be so strong that trouble doesn't trouble you. So keep your rituals active every day. This is one thing, let me tell you, the billionaires that I have met have in common. And then comes supporters. Now make a list of your supporters, people who have stood up for you, people who have helped you, people who have promised to help you but didn't need to. It could be your family and the list goes on. Now keep them close. Keep in touch with them regularly. Be actively grateful. Look after them. That way you won't feel indebted to them. That way they will feel obligated to continue to help you. And this is the one common trait of all the A-listers, entrepreneurs, artists and big shots that I have met, that they have kept their supporters close to their heart and treated them like family. These are the people who helped them get where they got. Even if it was a friend who they could rely on for emotional strength or a mentor who they could count on for timely and correct advice, it helps. Now, step 3. Take out the daily planner for the week. It's beautifully done. Print it on the A3 and write out your work to do for the entire week from the filter of you being the creator of your destiny and your current ground of strengths. That's the filter with which you will write your daily tasks. And look, I'm not expecting that suddenly your daily tasks and to-do lists will change and transform, but it will be influenced in terms of mindset, reflection, analysis, and ideas. And if you keep your strengths, your tools, your supporters, your connections in mind, if you keep your true destiny as a lens of everything you do, you will see and experience a shift and a change. So download the templates if you have not done it already and get started. It will take time, but it's worth it. Your life is worth it. Your future is worth it. And write in the comments what you feel. Write your ideas, write your goals, and write how I can help. I will reply. I know I have given you a lot of work, but it's a work for your life, and it's a work that should have been done a long time ago. So get started, and I'm going to see you next week. More power to you.